We have a 5.1 audio system for the living room. I purchased the Polk Audio 80F/XLS for the front 3 speakers, right, center, and left, and purchased the Polk Audio 80F/XRT for the 2 back speakers, right and left. The house is a new build. We ran the audio cable and used the 9/3/8 diameter Polk pre-construction brackets before the drywall went up, so installation was a breeze. I rotated the speakers towards the listening area and added the Polk DSW Pro 440 subwoofer. We have been listening to them from about a year and are very happy with the purchase. Both the small diving wall and the 15 feet vaulted ceiling created a challenge for adding a pair of rear channel speakers. I choose these Polk FXRT speakers based on size, price compared to Sonance, Episode, and to also timber match with my front towers. Wow, I am pleasantly surprised. Although the priority here was for surround sound effect during movies, there was no penalty listening to music in 5ch stereo. The FXs preformed and helped fill the room with clear crisp sound. Not much bass, a little thumping, but wasn't expecting much deep bass from these since no enclosure on the back of the speakers. You will need subwoofers to provide the lower end bass notes. Overall, the speakers are excellent for the price range. I highly recommend. Great value. Update: I have owned a pair of the Polk Audio FXRT and ceiling speakers for some time now, 3 to 4 years. Since the value and performance has been so good, and now that I have a AVR with Dolby Atmos, I will be purchasing 4 more of these guys. Bought these for Dolby Atmos ceiling speakers for my home theater. With the angled woof and twin tweets, these make excellent ceiling surrounds. Install is a breeze as they mount like a remodel electrical box in the drywall. I bought these to replace some smaller rear speakers in my 5.1 theater system. They provide much fuller sound than the little micros I had in the rear and work well when I have my Marantz in all-zone stereo mode, where the fronts and rears are getting full signal and power. The tweeters are on an angle, so you can rotate the assembly until the tweeters are firing toward the listening area, instead of straight down. The room is now full of sound. The install was easy and they seem very well made. The only reason I didn't give them 5 stars is that they don't quite have the detailed and nuanced clarity of some of my, admittedly more expensive, speakers. I wouldn't use these as my front mains, but for rears I would buy them again. Wasn't sure on in-ceiling speakers. But wow, they handle movies and music with ease. I paired these up with Polk RT70 for the fronts. Sound amazing without breaking the bank. I needed a speaker that I could install in my drop ceiling tiles. These work great and were easy to install. Since rear surround speakers don't need to be large and powerful, I wish there was a slightly smaller and cheaper option. Mounting them in the ceiling allowed me to put cabinets along the back wall of my home theater room without having to worry about where I was going to mount the speakers. I just purchased the 80FX for my rear surround in a 7.1 setup. I have 15-foot vaulted ceilings, so I was concerned about the quality with such high ceilings and wanted speakers big enough to deliver great surround noise in a big room. I considered the MC80s as they were highly rated, however I didn't want to take any chances and went with these. So far I have not been disappointed. They produce great distinctive sound and are perfect for my setup and living room layout. Even with the high ceiling placement you can hear them no problem, and the bass is pretty good too. I hooked them up as center channels just to see what they can really do, and wow, they sounded great. I almost considered keeping them to run center and front channels, but I have a Definitive Technology Mythos soundbar for that and it sounds amazing as well. I highly recommend these speakers, especially if you need to fill a large room. Love these. I use them to update my home theater to Adobe Atmos. I love the construction of them and the ease of installation. The only thing that could use improvement is to be able to remove the Polk label before painting, because when you paint the grill to match your ceiling the Polk audio is gone and it's a small blank area. Would be nice to have it say Polk either by sticker or removable emblem. But they sound excellent and made a great addition to my theater. Easy to install. Love this product. They sound so rich and clear. I do recommend if you can to build a box for them. Click link in description for more reviews.